Hey guys, and welcome back to Latasha Hewitt Homes. Thanks for stopping by my channel. On this channel, we talk about all things home. And if you're new, welcome. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Today, I'm actually tackling another little hack I saw. Usually I'm trying to clean something in the house, and I guess I technically am doing that today, but what I'm trying to do is to actually clean one of my designer bags. This is a leather Coach bag that I received as a gift, and I haven't really carried it because it was a little dirty on the outside and the inside. Ugh, I don't even know what happened there. And so as you guys saw in the last video, if you watched it or one of the previous videos, I tried to take it to the dry cleaners, but they didn't do that at that particular dry cleaner. So I started just looking up hacks because I'm like, hey, maybe I can do something at home. And so I did find one, and we're going to try it out together, and we're going to see if this works. If not, I've ruined a handbag, but at least I put forth some effort, right? So if you want to see how I make out with cleaning this handbag, stay tuned. All right, first guys, we're going to use the white vinegar. I'm not really sure of the ratio, but we're going to try to do almost equal parts. So I'm just going to fill this. Oof, I just hate the smell of vinegar. We're also going to have some baking soda. Just going to put a spoon. Ooh, it's fizzy. Ooh, chemistry. Stinks though. And then we're going to add some of the dish soap. Like I said, I like to use Dawn because Dawn is tough on grease. And we're going to just mix it in together. So what we're creating is the cleaning solution that we're going to use to clean the purse. Like I said, I'm not really sure of the ratios, but I'm assuming this will work. So, all right, so we have that. Next, we're going to take out our toothbrush. I said I was going to start on the outside first, but I actually am going to try this on the inside. I feel like if things are working out favorably on the inside, then we'll be okay. So like I said, I don't know what this actually is on my purse. I'm assuming something spilled on it. It's been so long since I've even used the purse. But let's see. So what we're going to do is dip it in here, and then we're just going to just nice and gently rub it into the stain areas. I did see an alternative. Try not to make it too saturated. I did see an alternative where they were talking about using baby whites. That's why I have the baby whites. I figure that might be something I can back it up with. So I'm just gonna spread it evenly across the whole area here, because one, even the areas that don't have spots, you still want to get some of that other residual dirt that's kind of been sitting there for a while. Now, I wish I had done this sooner. Like I said, it's literally been years since I have taken this purse just because it was dirty. And I said to myself, if I had just cleaned it when I realized that it was as dirty as it was, maybe the dirt wouldn't have had as much time to kind of sit into the purse. But here we are. So we've covered the whole area. We'll just kind of go over it again with the brush, trying to break up some of that dirt. Like I said, that's been sitting there for quite some time. And I'm just going to do this. Now, this was supposed to be the solution to clean the leather, the outside, but I mean, honestly, I don't know if you can see it that well, but I'm starting to see some of the stain fade. So it's doing its job. And we have more stains in here. As a matter of fact, oh my gosh, guys, I don't even know what, I must have spilled something in here. I don't even know. This is like horrible. This is, I should probably take a picture of this. This needs to be the before picture right about now. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry that I didn't take better care of you. So we're going to apply this to this as well. Oh my goodness, guys. What was I thinking? So I'm glad I have enough of this to just put all over it. All right, guys, it's been a few minutes, and you can see the dirt lifting off of the fabric. And like I said, this dirt has been sitting for years, and I'm not exaggerating, but you see it just gradually lifting. I just let it sit for a little bit while I took a little bite to eat. And if you look at the toothbrush, you see a little bit of the brown coming off. I definitely can see how maybe wipes would be helpful, because it's like you need something to help get the dirt off. So I'm just going to try using like the baby wipe to help get some of this up. Let's see. Can you see? It's coming up. So, and I think the reason, of course, they recommend baby wipes is no alcohol. And I mean, look at that. It's like coming right up. So I definitely, see, this is what you call combining hacks to get the desired end, because that little concoction, this little paste here, was great for like lifting the stain, and then this baby wipe is great for just wiping it off the surface of the purse. So guys, I think we're in business. Got something going here. And this is the first part. And see, you can't even see the darkness that was there before. I found a winner. And these were products I already had in the house. I heard somewhere that it can take about, or you could spend about $30 to $40 trying to get a designer bag cleaned. And I mean, at that point, you may as well invest in another one. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how much you pay for it. But this is definitely giving me results that I feel comfortable recommending to you guys. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's not completely back, but remember how it looked before? And look at it now. Okay, guys, so I definitely wanted to show you phase 1 of the cleaning. Look at this, guys. And we're talking about layers and layers of dirt. And I feel like some of it is still being lifted out, but so far, look at this. It's vastly different. We're going to go back over it again when it dries a little bit, because it's kind of hard to see what areas need more attention. But this method of the paste and then coming back with the baby wipes, and then I've been using kind of like a paper towel to get up the excess moisture, has been working wonders. We're actually going to move to the outside area of the leather bag here, so that while that's drying, we can go ahead and touch that up. The outside actually isn't horrible. I realized most of the attention was on the inside, but we're just going to do a little touch up once over, just clean up any extra dirt, so that when this dries, we have a bag we can take for the fall. All right, guys, so pretty much what we're going to do is the same process. I'm actually going to clean off the toothbrush a little bit, because I don't want any of whatever dirt came from the inside to come on the outside. But we're going back to our trusty little paste, which we know is comprised of the distilled vinegar, white vinegar, the baking soda, and the dishwashing liquid. All right, so we're just going to take this, dip it, and we're just going to do like a little light coat over the And I'm just, like I said, I just want to give it a once over. You're not really trying to saturate the purse. You're just loosening any dirt that may be on the outside and rubbing it in with the toothbrush. Nice little cleaning going on here. This was a gift from my husband. That was one of those things I could never do, like buy myself a designer bag. So all of the designer bags, well, actually I take that back. There is one that we're going to try as well to clean that I bought for myself. That was a Michael Kors bag, but I never like bought a Coach bag for myself. All the Coach bags that I have, my husband gave to me for gifts because he realized that if he didn't buy it for me, I wasn't gonna have one. And that's the thing, I'm not really a big bag person, but I just don't like wasting things. And so I'm like, hey, if I'm not going to take these, then they don't need to be in my closet. So I decided I was going to try to go back to taking some of my purses. I don't know, maybe it's the minimalist in me that just felt like I didn't need a purse anymore. But here we go. That has a nice little layer. And we'll let that dry. We're also going to just open it up to this area here. Of course, the area where you're putting things in and out of the purse can get, you know, a little messed up. But we're just going over it with the toothbrush. It really lifts any dirt. Unfortunately, there is a little piece here that seems to be some type of stain. So we're going to make sure we put a little more attention in that area. See if that'll start lifting up. So guys, I took it out so that it's laying flat and not on the actual bag. And I'm going back over the inside again. Once again, I'm using wipes and you see a little bit of the brown coming off, lifting off with the help from the trusty paste. A lot of the stuff that was like stuck to the bottom came on up after being saturated for a little bit. So I just want to give it another nice scrub with the wipe before I let it dry. Honestly, this is such a vast improvement. Actually better than I anticipated. So even if it dried with a little bit of discoloration, I'm still okay with that. At least it doesn't look dirty. But the key would be from now on making sure that I do this kind of periodically. Alright guys, we're done with our second scrub on the inside. We're going to let it dry and see what we're working with. But guys, like I mean, I don't know what you think at this stage, but I'm very impressed. So we're going to let it continue. Oh, I see some like residue from the baking soda. So that means I probably need to add a little bit more. But hopefully that won't impact how clean it looks, but we'll come back and see what the finished product is. Hey guys, welcome back. It is the next day and our trusty purse is right here for us to inspect. So we'll start on the outside. I will say that because the outside really wasn't that badly stained or dirty, there's not as much of a, oh wow, impact. But one of the things I did notice, remember how I was saying I wasn't sure of the ratio I should be using of baking soda and dishwashing liquid and the white vinegar? I definitely think I put too much baking soda in there, and I kind of hinted to it before, but I could see like a little bit of the baking soda residue. So I probably will put a little less baking soda next time and maybe add a little bit more of the white vinegar to it. But like I said, the biggest impact to me wasn't seen on the outside. Like for instance, this little stain that was there, that did not come up. Now, granted, I may have needed to treat that a little longer, but I didn't bother. And right here as well. So these may be areas where I go back to treat. But to me, the biggest impact is what happened on the inside. So this finally dried. Now you can see, I mean, it's not restored to its original pristine condition, but those big splotches that were there are not visible. And I'm pretty sure if I did the same process again, more would be lifted up because we were talking about years of caked in dirt. And also, if you guys recall, the inside was just so black, and now that's even lightened enough. There's no like visible dirt to the touch. And so, like I said, once again, if I were to do that process again, I believe this would restore even more of the blue. But for me, in terms of, 10 minutes of rubbing a solution into a purse, the results are remarkable. And for all intents and purposes, it was free. Everything I had in the house. And it smells clean. It smells clean. And so it's in a condition that I would feel comfortable taking it and not being embarrassed to open up my purse to reveal. So I would say, guys, try it. Like I said, I will probably do this again, and I won't let it get as bad as it did before I do that process. It's just a quick little maintenance thing. So happy I did it. I would give that cleaning solution probably like an 8 out of 10. But try it with your purses. Let me know how you make out. I think I'm going to be using that solution on things other than just purses, because it's great for all kinds of stains. And it doesn't hurt the fabric too, so it's very sensitive. So we may be using that on the couches as well, but I'll let you know. Let me know what you think about my in-home, I really wouldn't call it detailing, but cleaning job, I guess, of my purse, and if it's something you think you would try. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that little check mark. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe. It really helps the channel, and I appreciate you watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, and I do have some other purses that I'm going to try this with that are not leather, but I will do that in probably a short. So look out for that as well. Take care, everybody.